Wait, let's say our pronouns real quick. I'm a he.
I'm a starfish. You and I are sick.
You walked into a lion's den.
You wouldn't know that it was human meat until they said to you, human carpaccio.
When I think about eating people, not only do I think about how they would taste, but I also like to think about their personality.
Walked into a lion's den.
Just call me my guy and we're good.
Yeah, call me my dude. That's it. You sound like the dumbest robot made.
I am the dumbest robot.
Thank you for listening to Splittin Hairs. On this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm Asha Salzano.
My name is Chris Metcalf.
We're all lizard people anyway. How
I
do
just
you
feel
do
like
it?
ASMR, you need two things. You need
A wet mouth.
a super wet mouth, and a very suggestive mind. It's like gotta border like feel like there's like sex, but like no sex.
But keep it innocent.
But it's got to be on YouTube.
Yeah.
And then the next thing is high quality audio.
If you was to do ASMR, what would you do ASMR?
Like what would my like themes be? Because like they all have like themes and stuff. Sorry, I'm just adjusting.
You're good.
What would my theme be? Oh, I think I would do like something like the sounds of like delicious food that I love. You know, like me eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Well, I was gonna say I would do like me eating snacks. Like I would love to open chips.
Yo, I think we're onto something right now.
And then you like chew them really hard.
Yeah.
Like they're in slow. Like there's like a Dorito, and you're like, and then think about like any like Sour Patches. Like you stuff like a bunch in your mouth, and then you're like,
how about this?
You fucking sour face.
Yeah, you know one of my number ones would be a Butterfinger, because not only do you get the Butterfinger, like you get the crunch of it, but then you hear it like building up in the back of the teeth. And then when it's building up, then you got to get the finger back there and like take the chunk off, and it's gonna collect all those like.
If comedy doesn't work for us, I think we have a career somewhere else.
ASMR, yeah. I'll tell you what, all those ASMR videos are getting way more views and likes than ours. So and maybe we should start getting niche.
Half of them is me.
We just start doing episodes, and the first half is like the first 15 minutes of every episode of the show now is us just doing ASMR, and then it just like cuts into us doing the show.
Yeah, that's what people really want. You really know how to
get in the freaks.
Just to get in the freaks. The people listening to us are freaks.
Do you know anyone who listens to ASMR or like watches ASMR videos?
Like religiously?
Or just like on any sort of regular basis, yeah.
Like when Kate gets high, she likes to watch those videos that are very satisfying. Like you know, like when you clean something, like they break stuff, or they like put stuff neatly, or like cut it to slices, and those usually have sound. So yeah, she likes to watch it.
But she's not watching like those videos where there's like some girl with like weird gloves on who's like,
okay, I'm going to write a report for you.
Like that, like those like weird ones. Like, have you seen those mics where it's just a head?
Yeah.
And then like it's like those directional mics, so it's like when they're doing it, you know, like what part of the head you're on.
You gotta respect the hustle, you know.
I do respect the hustle, but like,
but I'm with you.
But my question not to you, but like my rhetorical question, maybe it's just like, I've never met anybody who listens to them. And apparently they're not sexual based on all the articles I read.
Yeah.
But I just like,
because if they were, then you'd be that'd be your new hobby.
Yeah, right. And then it's just like, to me, it's just like, so who's listening to it? Like, who puts that on? Like, is it for people who have like anxiety? Like, is it people who like who's listening to it and not jerking off? Because I'll tell you what, most of them are like the same girls who like you would think like do like cosplay and have like OnlyFans.
Yeah.
You know? It's like that vibe.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you finished your thought.
Pull some ASMR videos.
Yeah.
To get into the world of what I'm talking about.
I'm glad you finished your little what if people are jerking off and like how many of them are jerking off to it. I'm glad you finished that thought and it's out there.
We need to cancel ASMR. That's what I'm trying to say.
Too sexual.
It's too sexual. And the balloon thing, also done with it. Get it off. The balloon one's weird. There's people who have balloon fetishes, and that shit lives on YouTube.
For someone who's like,
there's no dicks.
For someone who's like, who watches these things? It sounds like it's you. It sounds like it's you,
but like in an investigative way.
Sure,
but I'm alone.
Sure,
and jerking off.
Yeah. You're not even jerking off. You're just smiling.
I am. I really am. I'm just like, look at these idiots. What are these freaks doing?
But
some fat guy like rubbing balloons on himself and then popping them, and then he's just like,
You secretly like it, apparently.
Well, I like it in this way because I like the freaks. Like I love like that. Like I love the dark underbelly of the world.
So then it's you. It's your kind of people that are watching it. The people that love the freaks. Then I think we've figured it out.
I just think that there's other lanes. I think there's other lanes. But whatever. That's moot. That's not in the show notes. So let's not get sidetracked.
So for this episode, we're talking about lanes.
Today's topic, lanes.
Yeah. Not any kind of lanes, just street lanes.
Switching lanes.
Yeah.
We can switch lanes here.
One of our topic today is, I don't know if it's a topic or just a discussion. It's you found a video. You can go ahead and say it if you want.
Basically, I didn't know there was a movement.
It's the Christopher Columbus in you.
We share the same first name. I didn't know that there was like a movement, or based on this one video, it seemed like there was a movement of people who were essentially saying, hey, why if I have a baby, my baby, why am I just going to assume that my baby's straight? You know, if like you have a son, my baby, my baby. Like I'm singing a blues song to my kid all the time.
Yeah, you're like, my baby.
My baby, my baby. Ooh, my baby. Yeah.
My baby wants some milk.
Where's my wife's titty? My baby needs milk. Mm-mm, mm-mm. My baby, my baby.
My baby, my baby.
So
go ahead, continue your story.
Anyway, so I just like didn't know and I do get the sentiment of the argument, but the argument essentially was like, why, like if you have a son and you're just like, maybe he's in kindergarten and he's like over near some girl and he's like pushing her on the swing and you're like, there's my son, the lady killer. Mm-hmm. Like the argument's kind of like, well, why assume that he's like a straight boy who's trying to like woo that kindergarten girl? Why not assume that he's just like gay and just being friends with that girl and whatever? Which I think the video and the way it was presented was more aggravating than like the idea behind it. But I didn't even know that was like a thing to even there to be a movement about.
I think you thought that the video. So Chris and I have two interpretations of this video. He thinks it's 100% dead ass, and I think it's someone who's like. So the girl's basically being like, my son is gay, my son is gay, my son is gay. Like I called my dad, I told him he was gay, and he said what? And I said yes, my son is gay. And then she goes,
she's white.
And then she goes, nobody need. I mean, those are the fighters usually.
Those are the fighters.
Those are the heroes usually.
Those are the new. Yeah. That's the new hero.
Yeah.
White women, girls, congratulations.
The Karens, they do it. But so the girl's like, my baby's gay, whatever. I call my dad to him, and then she goes, and then this is where I think you and I split hairs on, because it like jumps, it cuts, and she goes, you see how stupid it is for you to assume that my baby's not gay,
right? But
she has said all of these things that like I think from what she was trying to say was like, why are we sexualizing babies at all? And I think you meant that she's like, I'm going to just say my baby is gay because I'm woke and I'm an accepting parent.
That's what I took it as. Yeah.
And I mean, either way, I think like it was funny the way you presented it to me, because all I saw was stop telling your kids they're gay, or stop sexualizing kids. You send it to me on Instagram, and then you go, tell me I'm wrong for hating this.
Well, because, the post it was like one of those ones where it was like
I'm
a slide
just like,
thing.
oh, I'm a judge today. I'm a judge. I have to judge whether you're wrong or right on your feelings today.
I know. I do sometimes come to you. With like my quandaries about like what's going on, like with like, I mean, kind of anything. I mean, really anything that goes on with like PC sort of
with being
politics.
progressive.
Yeah, like being progressive.
And open-minded and loving and understanding.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I kind of come to you with those things where I'm just like, am I off base on these feelings? Or, yeah, you're the dream guru, you know? Yeah, I have to come to you with those things. So, yeah, I don't,
But that's what you thought it was, right?
I did, yes.
So, to me, I'm like, so you were like, am I wrong for hating this? Here's the thing. It's like, I don't, if the video was like this wokeness activism, like, I'm like, shut up, right? Just because, like, we shouldn't be sexualizing any kid. But
yes.
But then straight people do it all the time. So why does it bother you seeing it come from a gay perspective, I guess?
It didn't bother me coming from the gay perspective. I think it was just the presentation that it was given to me. And then I just assumed, and probably I just got like caught up in seeing this one post on Instagram that like I assumed that there was like a whole movement of other people also doing this, and that I was just catching some.
So I think what you hate the most is the movement of it. Because my thing is like it's
just the approach.
But okay, it's the approach. The approach was what, like, too aggressive? Because to me, it's like we've been watching like kids be like, oh, that's her boyfriend, and they're like 5, or like, oh, like watch her like when she's 16. We've heard things like that. Like we will be like, oh, like when, and I've seen parents do this. Like I have a friend right now, like 3 of my friends have babies all at the same time, right? Which I'm like, yes, make your mistakes. Let me watch them, right? So they all had babies at the same time. And it's 2 girls and 1 boy, like, that my friends have given birth to. And my one friend who has the boy, she says that my friend who has a girl, she's like, oh, that's his girlfriend. She's already giving him a girlfriend. And it's like, it's cute, it's innocent, but like, you don't know his sexuality, and like, why are you normalizing this? And then also, why are you already giving your son a girlfriend?
Well,
like,
so
it's this weird thing where like straight people do this shit all the time. They sexualize kids all the time. Like, I mean, what princesses did we grow up on? Cinderella had to kiss a boy. This is for kids. Like Snow White had to be kissed. Like this is what girls watch this, and that's what we teach girls. Like. And so, like, we've been sexualizing kids. Like, right. Cinderella is not an adult film. You know what I mean? But she's, like, sneaking off and being a thought. And then she leaves her slipper, you know?
Being a thought. Like, she's in the middle of, like, a gangbang. A thought.
First of all, I wouldn't say that's a thought.
Well, she is surrounded by those woodland creatures. She's like...
But for her, like, for her time, she's being a thought.
Well, Snow White was being with those dwarfs. Jesus. I've seen some renditions.
Yes, I'm sure we know
I've seen some cover films.
But
I
it's
don't even
like
know if that's the right
we've
term.
been doing it. I mean, you even think about like Mulan. You even think about like all of it. Like, who are those movies made for? Kids, and they're being sexualized in some way. It's not sexual. I get it, but like
there's undertones.
Kissing the boy. I mean, like Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, it's gross. It's bestiality, technically.
He also kidnaps her. Like, are we forgetting that? Like, the abuse? Like,
I forgot about that part.
Like, and it's because, like, he's getting, like, he's like, oh, I'm gonna, like, like, your dad is my prisoner. And she's like, take me. And then they're in love. Like, why are we mad at that? But why are we mad?
Classic Stockholm Syndrome.
Classic love story.
Nothing like getting kidnapped by a werewolf and falling in love.
But we've been sexualizing, like, so I don't get the anger. I mean, I don't think we should be doing either of them. But I don't get when, like, all of a sudden when someone is doing it for gay life, for a gay life or a gay agenda, so to speak, if you want to say that, like, it's alarming. But when we've been doing it this whole time, it's not alarming.
Like I'm not a parent, so like I obviously don't know what it's like. But I feel like if I had a son and I took him to the park every like once a week, every week, and over the course of 2 years or 3 years, I noticed that like he's always pushing boys on the swing, you know, and being flirty with them. I'd be like, yeah, look at his little boyfriends over there. They're all hanging out. Okay, and I'm like being sort of silly, but I'm also being serious. I'd be like, I'm not gonna be like, Todd, because that's what I would name my son. Todd.
That's a
Why
great
aren't
name.
you
unique? You fucking unique.
I married a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't.
You are the bitch.
Yeah, it's me. No, but I don't think I'd be like, why isn't he pushing girls on the swing? Why doesn't he have girlfriends? I'm not gonna also assume that he's gay either. Like, I don't know. I feel like I would just be like, I don't know. He'll fucking figure it the fuck out, and if he's got questions, he can come to me. Like,
okay, but so basically, what you're saying is that you're not homophobic, which is what we know. But I'm saying, like, for some reason, right? We've been sexualizing this whole straight and woman meets man since girls were kids. Why was it alarming to you when you saw it being done for someone who's gay? I mean, we don't know if the baby is gay. I get that point of view, but you get what I'm trying to say?
Like, here's the difference, right? Let's pretend you and Kate had a kid, right? Had 2 kids, right? And I came over and we were hanging out we all went to the park, and then like your kid was Todd. Not that you name him Todd.
No.
What would you name your
Esteban?
Esteban.
Yeah.
I love that. Esteban's playing in the park, and Esteban, a male, right?
No, it's a female.
Okay, a female
Esteban.
Esteban is playing at the park, and Esteban is like, see, this is tough because neither of us have kids, obviously, but don't you think a part of you, if you had a kid, not that you're going to force them to, not that you're going to, like, purposefully push some agenda on them, but don't you think that you would, like, just naturally be like, well, Esteban could be gay? Like, more than someone who was straight?
First of all, my kids better not dare be gay. I'm the gay one. Don't fucking come around here taking my special powers. I'm the fucking gay one. What do they think?
You want your kids to be straight? I need these kids to be straight. You know what's so funny? I want 2 gay sons.
Yeah.
That would be the best.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You would be a good gay dad.
Dude,
best
gay dad. I want to be a single dad of 2 gay sons. What? I think I could handle that.
It sounds like that movie, Tu Wong Fu, like, right? That's what it's called.
No, I don't know. Wait, I don't think I know what movie you're talking about.
Okay, let me Google it because I don't want to say it wrong. Tu Wong Fu. All right. I don't want to spell it wrong. There you go, Tu Wong Fu. Yeah. Thanks for everything.
Wait, what's that movie? I've never heard of this.
This is drag queens.
It's a drag queen movie?
And it's Wesley Snipes. It's Wesley Snipes. What's his fucking face? John Leguizamo and Patrick Swayze.
What?
Yeah,
I have to see this movie.
It's so fucking...
The title is so inappropriate for right now, but still, hell yeah. Tu Wong Fu.
Thanks for everything.
Wait, is one of them the father of the 2 of them?
No, but they're kind of like babying this one. It's whatever. It's just 3, and I thought of you because I feel like you want to adopt like a black kid and a Spanish kid.
Yeah.
So I feel like you'd be the Patrick Swayze.
Oh, he's like the dad figure?
Yeah, well, yeah, he's like been in it longer.
Been in the game longer. Yeah, no, I'm totally down with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, like, I'm down with that. Like, I don't have a problem with that. Like if it was presented
I guess you just
me,
hate the fact that the video was like, my son is gay, and like just being like, he's gay, and it's like...
It's weird that you're holding your baby up. Yeah.
I get your point of view, but like, it's still a thing that like you never really, like, you're like, why are we saying they're gay? Why they're assuming they're gay, but we automatically assume everyone's straight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Even yourself. I know you've had times when you were like, am I gay?
Right. I processed that.
Silence.
Wait, I processed that for a second where I was like, that like went over my head. I was like, wait, no, I'm not gay.
Sorry, too long, dude. That's
I know it took too long.
Yeah.
And I technically didn't even answer.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to.
Yeah. But so
because it doesn't matter.
We assume it's like you're straight until you're gay, right?
Wait, did I tell you when I had that show in Atlanta, whatever, like last month or 2 months ago, I was like out after the show, and I swear this dude, my fucking gaydar. I swear I thought this dude was gay, like straight up. Like it was like everything was there.
Wasn't gay. It was like, this is my girlfriend. Was like the hottest person.
He was like a straight musician, like beta boy who was like really into this chick, and it was just like he was just following her around. He had painted nail, whatever.
Let me tell you. So
I was so off, and I was like, no, it was like when you were on. It was sorry. Go ahead.
But it's happened to me. Like one time, like when I was doing the show at Hump Day Comedy Night at Coogan's. There was this kid there, and he used to come a lot, and I swore he was gay. And I never think anyone's gay because I don't care, right? Like, I really don't care. I'm like, whatever. Like, I don't even think about it unless I'm interested. That's the only time I care, really, truly. And so I was like, oh, he's gay. He's definitely gay. He's definitely gay. And then, like, one day he comes to the show, and he's like, oh, yeah. She's like, hi. I'm like, yeah, hi. Good to see you. He's like, this is my girlfriend. And, like... Let me tell you that I was like, I couldn't even hide it. I couldn't, like, I'm like so good. Like, I don't give a fuck, but like, I'm usually so good at being like, okay, play it cool, right? I'm a bartender, the improv, everything, the stand up, play it cool.
Cartoon jaw hit the ground.
I said, oh, girlfriend, and shook her hand.
Wait. In what style of a handshake? Like when you say you shook her hand, like, wow, I didn't know you existed type of a handshake?
I was just like, I shook her hand and then like shook my head and said, oh, girlfriend. I was mortified. Because you know why? It replays in my head and it's like an outer body experience where I'm watching myself react and I'm like, oh my God, you're disgusting. You know? Keep it together. You're embarrassing.
Yeah.
So that's happened to me. It's not just you, man.
Yeah. I've had that. I had a regular at a bar.
Yeah.
This dude Marcus used to come into this bar, the last bar I worked at in Brooklyn. One of the best regulars I ever had. Drank the same thing every time. Always offered to buy me a shot. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna buy you a shot just so you can fucking ask me, right? Very flamboyant guy, very like model, skinny, bald black guy. His nails were done. He was like a very skinny Tyrese looking guy, right? And he always had like flowery, like kind of like unbuttoned blouses on, but with like a guinea tee underneath. With like a guinea tee underneath. So it was like. He had like a vibe, right? It was a whole fucking vibe. Yeah. And it's very just like, hey, Chris. Like, I was like, oh, what's up, Marcus? How you doing? Like, we're fucking chill. Like, he would come in on the nights I came in, right? And there was one night where it was like crazy fucking busy. And he came in, and I was like, yo, what's up, man? I was like, what's up, dude? What's up, Marcus? And he was like, hey, these are my friends, and na. And then I hooked them all up, did a tab, whatever. And it was a cash bar, so it was like, we don't do tabs unless I fucking know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, and he was like, dude, you're on tab status, right? He like pulled me aside and it was slammed. He was like, just so you know, like, identify as like they, them. And I was like, fuck. And I felt so... I immediately like went back through all the times. Like he'd been a regular for me for like 2 years. Through all the times that I was like, yo, Marcus, what's up, dude? Oh, bro. Like we've even talked about it in the show how you're like, oh, what's up, guys? Like, and you're not even meaning like.
Yeah, you say it to a group of girls.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was going through my history. It was like, And then,
all your memories of him just turned red.
Oh,
like you're like, wrong.
No, Marcus, I love you, but I'm sorry. I think you could tell that I felt bad. I also think he was like drunk and like maybe there could have been a better time he could have told me when I wasn't like slammed with 10 people deep. Like I think he probably felt weird about it because he probably kept thinking to maybe say something to me and didn't, and then was drunk, and then in front of his friends I was like, what's up, man?
Yeah.
Like just being bartender drunk fucking because
just being problematic without knowing it.
Yeah,
that's
like I'm
worst.
such a problem.
Yeah. That's the worst.
Yeah. So
this happened to me the other 2 weeks ago where like I met this guy super gay, I was like, this guy is flaming. He is flaming. He is on fire. And like my friend was like, "Oh yeah, he thought you were cute." I was like,
Wait.
and then like, first of all, like I'm gay, right? So I'm like throwing up. I'm like nauseous, but then I'm confused. I'm like dazed and confused over here.
Wait. Can you give me a little bit of background? Give me his like Street Fighter, like sort of just like surface profile, like.
He had a tank top underneath, right? A wife beater, and then he had like a button-down shirt that was open with flowers on it or flamingos.
This is here in New York?
Yeah. And then he had like capri shorts. So like
Skinny guy?
a little bit like on the not skinny but not fat.
Did he have like a John Waters mustache?
No, he had a full mustache.
Oh, so he did have a mustache.
He had a full mustache.
That's interesting.
And was like and like, you know, super like flaming.
Wait, was I with you when we walked by that couple when we went to the lighthouse down by my beach house in Long Beach Island and we saw like that couple taking like what seemed to be wedding pictures?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a couple. I don't think we've talked about it on the show. There's like a vibe where like there's like the big lady who's like in charge and then like the skinny guy couple.
Yeah.
Where like and then you're almost like I feel like he might be gay.
And then you
she
find out
might be a lesbian, but
and then you find out that they do musical theater and you're like, "Oh, I'm right."
I was going to say that they're really into God, but same thing.
And you're like, "I was absolutely right."
Now I get it.
Yeah.
Religious.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is such a funny. That's a great combo.
Yeah.
One you don't see too often anymore. Probably more like rural.
You know what I like? I like when I see a guy, like a straight guy that's into like aggressive girls.
Describe your version of it. What do you mean aggressive?
Like I knew this one guy, right, in high school, and his name was Omar, and he loved aggressive girls. Like girls that were like if they gave you a pound, it would hurt. Like real like thoroughbred girls, like about that life, like more aggressive than him.
Like when you say aggressive, like in the way that they carry themselves, like what do you mean by aggressive?
But the way they carry themselves, the way they act, the way they talk, like not the way they dressed, but like, and they were good-looking girls. I'm not like
right.
You know, you could be aggressive and still be a good-looking girl, but like he loved them. He loved them. And there's just something about a man like that I have respect for. Because I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you get put in your place often.
I could go through like my memory banks of like so many girls that were like that I fit that mold where I was like, oh, she was so hot. Like I had such a crush on them, but like they would just, you know, put a cigarette on me or whatever. Like they just like want nothing to do with me. I'm such a bitch.
And you were like, beat me.
Yeah, but I was like,
beat me, daddy.
Oh, I want to be a bad boy.
Yeah.
Like I want to be. Beat me up. Yeah, for sure.
But like, and not to go, I don't want to go back to like the gay kid stuff, but like,
No, yeah, we went way off where else.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah,
It's,
yeah.
you know, it's split hairs.
Yeah.
Welcome to split hairs. So like, but like, whenever you see that a parent is like mad that their kid is gay too, it's like, think about what they're doing. They're basically sexualizing their kid. Because they're basically, like, when it boils down to what it is, you're basically mad that your kid doesn't want to fuck the opposite gender. Because that's all that matters, right? If you meet someone who loves your kid, who is a nice, decent person, then you're like, okay, maybe being gay is normal. You can kind of get into that. But when you're like, no, like, you should be with a woman. It's like, so you want me to fuck a girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like, as a man who's gay. Like, I said that as a man who was gay.
Right.
I don't mean me.
No,
yeah,
I know, yeah.
That is gay.
I was with you.
Yeah.
You were like, I have to make that clear. That is gross.
Yeah.
It's gross. I would never.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's just weird. It's weird that they are sexualizing their kids. So the thought that like gay like parents who are accepting of their kid or like maybe too aggressive about their kids being gay, it's like crazy that people are like, stop sexualizing them. But it's like if you like, because like, you know, I don't know if we can cut this out, but like, you're like, we've talked about it. Carol had to like come around Sean being gay, right? And it's like, this is probably what happened, right? She was probably like, her religious views came in, right? And then she was like, it's not what I know. But at the end of the day, she's got to ask herself, does she care who is satisfying Sean?
So you wanna, if we edit this out, this will be if my mom hears this and calls me in an anger rage, but this is staying in, right? So we'll peel the onion back one layer down from that. It's interesting that we bring this up and that you bring that up, because what I was just gonna say made me think of. So when my brother first came out, he came out as bi.
Okay.
Now, my sister is 10 years younger than me, 8 years younger than my brother.
Yeah.
There was like a little period of time where like my mom kind of had like more of an issue with him saying that he's bi than him being gay. Because her logic was, and this was early on, this was like, my mom is like so much more like rewired since and accepting since that point.
That's why we
like
brought her up.
But
that's why we brought her up, because she's someone who's had to change. And at the end of the day, like, you don't have to change. She doesn't have to change, but she did because she loves him and she's accepting of it.
Perspective change, right? But at the time, I just remember like, she was like, "It's what do we say to your sister?"
Yeah,
it's different if you don't have a sister who's a decade younger than you,
who kind of gets it themselves and we don't have to explain it to.
Right. And so like then you're like, I think like the issue or just like the thing that they had to figure out at first was like, well, is he gay or is he bi? Because if he's gay, that's fine. He's with men, and that's like, but like, does he bring Thanksgiving home? He brings home a man, and then like Christmas there's a girl, and then like what do we say to her?
Right.
Type of thing. Which, like, again, I'm not even a fucking parent, so I don't even know, like, and plus that was then and this is now, whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, it was just an interesting thing, and I feel like it sort of falls into, like, what we're kind of talking about, where it's this interesting sort of, like, we want it to be, like, more clear-cut and, like, and I think as time goes on, it will hopefully be more, like, hopefully parents won't have to feel that, like, I don't know, sort of like mental hurdle that my parents did, or
okay, so
you know what I mean?
So I'm glad you bring that up, because you had also brought up, you were like, how do we explain non-binary to kids? Right? You were like, how do I explain that to my kid? And you were like, that's a like, not a bad thing. It's just a confusing thing to explain. It's like, if you feel like especially when you're a kid, like we've talked about it, where I was a tomboy, and maybe if like all this stuff was like happening when I was a kid, maybe I would have been a little bit more confused. But like at the end of the day, I've always felt like a woman, right? Mm-hmm. So like you mentioned that, and I was like, and at first I was like, he's right, like that's so confusing. But then like, we're just repeating what every older generation has done, right? Where it's like they don't explain being gay because they fear like that you'll be gay. And let me tell you something. If you think explaining to your kid what gay is making them gay, they're gay. They're gay.
If you're wondering if they're gay, unless they do theater or really into God, probably gay.
But you know what I mean? Like, if your fear is like, oh, if I tell them they're gay, then that confuses their sexuality. No, it's there. It's already there. Like, I don't know one person, right? Like, you can describe straight to me my whole life. I'd be like, no.
You know what's funny, though? As a small sidestep, though, as like, straight white dude growing up, it would be funny, though, if, like, growing up, you're like, yeah, my parents kept calling me gay, but I'm straight.
And then you have to come out the closet as a straight person.
Yeah.
You're like, Mom, Dad.
You're going to preschool.
That's how.
They're like, this is our gay son, Christopher. And like doing all this shit. And you're like, guys, I think I'm straight. And they're like, well, tell everyone. You're like, everyone, I'm straight.
Not even, it's like a bigger thing. You're like 14. You like have a crush on a girl. You're like, oh my God, I have to tell my parents I'm straight. That's how our kids are going to have to come out straight to Kate. She's going to be so disappointed.
They're going to send me to gay conversion or straight conversion camp. Yeah.
But you said that, and it's like, and I thought about it, because, and then it's like, so I said with the generation, like, being gay, right? And then the generation before that, the drugs, like they didn't talk to their kids about drugs, right? And I feel like this is what happens, right? Like your kid is going to find out no matter what things are, right?
Sure.
They find out more than us, especially now with internet. There's more information. Instead of being like, how do I explain it? It's going to be confusing. I think we should learn about it, learn exactly what it is, and then teach our kids about it, because then we get to shape their mind of what it is, instead of some 4-year-old boy who's like, yeah, being gay is liking pink. You know what I mean? And then like your kid is like, but I like pink, but I'm not gay. I don't want to suck a dick.
But I fuck bitches.
Yeah.
I like pink because it's the color of pussy, bro.
Because I'm Cameron, man.
Oh, because I'm Cameron. Shocker all the time, every picture.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I think that's how we just gotta be open with our kids about it. This is what it
I shave
is.
my whole body. I'm not gay. I like pink.
I'm gonna pour this while you finish your bit. This should be filled to the top.
Those are
by
the
time
gayest dudes.
Yeah. Who? The ones that fill up their glasses?
The ones who like are the biggest womanizers and wear pop collars and do mad coke and wear boat shoes everywhere.
Oh, so Kevin Federline.
Yeah. Huh? What?
Yeah. But it's just, that's just what, like, I felt like I learned something. Because I felt the same way you did. And then I was like, wait, hold up, wait a minute. Like,
Hold up. Hey. There be some people here that are gay. Hold up. Hey.
that should be on the gay pride parade.
Yeah, yeah, that's what they should do. Someone should pay for the licensing for Nate Dogg, and they should do a hologram of him at Gay Pride Parade doing a Pride version. Yo, did you see the Juvenile Back That Ass Up remix of Vax That Ass Up?
No, but that sounds amazing.
It's literally Manny Fresh and Juvenile, old as hell. Lil Wayne's not there because he's got problems with Birdman.
Yeah.
And the
Big
song's
Bird.
like, I thought it was a spoof, but it's literally them. And they're like, vax that ass up. And they're like basically telling
Man, what people do for
people
money,
to get
huh?
vaccinated. Yeah.
What people do for money.
Yeah.
That's
it's like,
crazy.
Who paid them?
Yeah, they don't care as long as the check is there.
Vax that ass up.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, how did we get here?
I was talking about like non-binary and our children,
I
and you
know.
were like, "Yo, did you see?"
This is me avoiding because I'm afraid of talking about it. I'm afraid of stepping on a landmine.
Which is crazy because you brought it up. That's what like pisses me off right
I just
now.
like to throw it in and just back out.
Because you were like, "Hey, I was also thinking of this. Like with kids, like how do we?"
Oh, the
describe
bi thing?
Yeah,
With the bi thing?
No, with the non-binary. You brought that up on the phone about kids.
Oh, when we were talking. Yeah.
And now you're like, yo, did you see Vax that ass up?
The camera's on. I know. Okay. So if step into real world for a sec, the thing that is interesting though, because you said the thing about like, you know, the thing that's weird overall, whether you're assuming your kids are gay or straight, is like the sexualizing of your kid, like in any way. It's just bizarre. I mean, it's natural when they get older, but it's like when you're a baby, like, would you be like, hey, I got a gay baby? Like, just be like, I got a baby. Like,
I agree.
cares?
We shouldn't be like,
I'm not, who's picking a baby? I'm like, I got a straight baby.
Yeah.
You're just like, look at this baby. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. But anyway, but it's like this like trajectory, like into the kid, like to say that you're sexualizing the kid, whether it's gay or straight, it almost seems like that's nothing compared to being like, hey, my kid's gonna choose what gender it is. Like when you're like those parents.
Yeah,
and like,
you know, there's some parents do that.
And they're giving the kids hormones at very young ages.
Not even. I mean, I'm talking about just like leaving their birth certificates blank.
Yeah,
like wanting that, like fighting for that, so that it could be up to the kid. Like they don't call the kid like a boy or girl. At all. You know that, right? Like there are some people like that. Like
I know
they're not making them wear pink or blue. It's like neutral colors and stuff like that, letting them choose. I mean, let me tell you something.
It's a thing.
It's gonna be fun to watch. Like,
it's gonna be a thing.
I can't wait. I can't wait for these reality shows, right? These reality TV shows of like, my mom raised me non-binary.
You know what? The thing you said before, it was a joke, but now that even this is applicable, where it's like people are gonna start having to come out. It's like, I'm straight. I'm just straight.
Yeah.
Like, that's going to be taboo. Being straight is going...
No, shut the fuck. Oh,
I mean, not
my
really,
God.
but I'm talking...
Do you see what I have to do? Did you hear him? And I have to deal with this.
Come on, you think I'm trying to get on some Proud Boy shit? I'm like saying like, if you like turn the knob up to like 10, that's like if it just all goes that way, right? We're just like it just becomes like a thing, right? We're like
Are
at
you
some
just
point
over exaggerating?
Yeah. We're just like, oh, everybody's that.
The fact that you can laugh at it, you know it's not gonna happen. The fact that you're sitting here like, imagine.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I wish, I mean, I don't want to say it, but
I'm throwing fuel on the fire to some activists, whoever stumbles upon this show, and they're just like, this motherfucker.
There's a comedian, and his joke is basically, his name is Jordan Fisher. I think it's on his album. His joke is that, like, white people are always looking for something to be their enemy. Like, they gotta like make up shit to be their enemy because like they have none. Like, they have no natural predator.
Right.
And so like that's you right now. You're like, we're gonna live in this world where being straight is you're gonna have to come out to be straight, and like it's gonna be weird.
I think it's gonna
like,
be great.
Shut up.
Oh, I thought it would be funny.
You guys will never be that special. You don't get to come out. You don't get your own closet. You live in a studio.
And you stay in your little cell. You stay in your battery cell. I love it. I love how like I'm hoping for a future where straights are the minority and they have to come out, and you're like, you're not that special.
Yeah. Where I'm like, now I'm not progressive.
I don't get all the privileges.
I'm not progressive towards straight people. They're like, you're not progressive towards straights. You're problematic.
And then it swings back the other way.
Yeah. It's like I told you, my rubber band theory.
Yeah, that's right. Wait, did we talk about that on the show?
I don't know if we've talked about that, but maybe we should talk about...
Our personal lives and the show lives are bleeding intertwining.
We don't have a personal life.
Yeah, no.
No, that's all in your head. We should have an episode where we talk about theories. All right, let's do our segment because I know this segment is going to take long. So We're doing fuck, marry, kill, but we're not doing it with people because we are respectful and we respect consent to kill people.
Because people are... Yeah.
So we're going to do it with like random shit, all right?
Okay. Should we do a couple ground rules so we don't have to split hairs later?
Yes, please.
So we're doing all inanimate objects.
And if you don't choose, you die.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
You lose a limb.
And we're keeping it out of cartoon characters.
Yeah. No humans. Nothing human-y.
Not even semi-human. Okay.
Maybe.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
I feel your vibe.
Yeah. Remember, consent. Consent to kill.
That's why there's no humans in this. Fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
You gonna go first?
So I'm going to give it to you first? Okay, so first pull up a picture of a peacock, a majestic peacock.
All right.
Pull that picture up on whatever, one tab, I guess. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and then my next one, I would like to do Big Ben, the clock, Big Ben in London.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were going to pull up whatever. I thought you were going to pull up different tabs. We'll do it in post.
You want me to do it? Yeah, we'll do it in post.
Yeah, do it in post. Yeah, fuck it. And then the last one, do...
These are for me.
These are for you. Yeah,
this is
fuck,
not for
marry,
the audience.
kill. Yeah, fuck, marry, kill.
We'll have better pictures
and then
for you guys.
Yeah, and then the last one, do... I want...
I just burped.
I want... Type in and lipstick.
That's a big word.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, these are for me. Okay. Ugh. Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill. A peacock, a fully exposed peacock, Big Ben the clock from London, or very high-end lipstick.
Okay, so we're both gonna answer.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna on 3. Who will we fuck?
Oh, we're gonna do it like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. The peacock.
Lipstick.
Okay, of course you would. Who would you? Oh, I think I did it wrong. Yeah, I would fuck the peacock. Yes. Who would you marry?
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Big Ben.
Yeah, because I need
Okay.
that royalty money.
I just need stability.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I would kill the lipstick. You would kill the
I
peacock?
guess I would kill the peacock. I kind of fucked mine up, but I'm gonna stick with it.
Yeah,
Because I
okay.
really wanted to fuck that peacock.
Yeah, it's
It's the only
majestic
thing
as
with
fuck.
holes. Yeah,
it's
I know.
it's
Yeah,
majestic
it's
as
hot.
fuck.
It's got that big
And
ass.
it's like Big Ben. It's like he's boring. You don't want to fuck Big Ben. He's boring. He is straight
The
edge.
peacock's the mistress.
Yeah.
I fucked up.
Yeah,
I
no,
fucked up.
no.
That's all right. That's all right. You won that
You're
round.
dead. Yes,
you won
I did.
that round.
I did win that round, and I'm gonna win every round.
I win every round.
Yeah.
Except for Bennifer.
Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. We've got the Empire State Building.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right. All right.
This is New York.
We've got
something with dreams.
the Seattle Needle.
We're going all architecture. Okay.
All right.
I should have just stuck with birds.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Okay.
And the White House.
Wow. Wow. This is a good one. This is a really good one.
Yeah. Okay. So we got Empire State Building, the Seattle Needle, and the White House.
All right, so we're going to do fuck first. Right? Fuck, marry, kill. That's the order.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Who would you fuck? 1, 2, 3.
The White
Space Needle.
House.
Okay. Who would you marry? 1, 2, 3. The
Empire
White House.
State Building.
Marry the White House.
I don't want to be roped up in that.
I'll fix that shit up.
I'd rather be involved in more like illicit international business than in American US government.
I don't care because I can do what every other president has done, you know, like Bush. I can just hang out with the six-titter aliens. So that's why I would marry the White House. And if you don't know that reference, go watch our Alien, Uncle Joey and the Aliens episode. And then who would you kill? 1, 2, 3. The Empire
Needle.
State Building.
Interesting.
Yeah, you want to know why?
Yeah.
Because it's always in my fucking way, all right? I live in New York. People come down. They want to take fucking pictures. Google it. Photoshop yourself. Enough. They can't even get pictures of themselves with the building. Like, you can't get the picture with yourself in the building.
Yeah, but don't you think...
Like, stop. Go.
Yeah, but don't...
Then that whole Broadway, that whole
you're gonna
avenue.
have the same problems with who you're fucking and who you're marrying.
Like who?
People take pictures of the White House all the time.
But I'm in New York. I'm in New York.
But when you go see...
I marry them. But you don't have to live with who you married.
I know, but when you go visit them, you're going to have to be going through all the crowds,
That's
all
okay.
the people.
It's better than 34th Street.
It's true.
It's better than
It is
34th
better than
Street.
34th Street. I'll give you that.
Why would you marry the fuck the White House? That's so boring.
Because it just feels fun to just like fuck the government and just be like, yo, I'm out, bitch.
All right,
I came, I'm leaving.
That's a choice.
I
That's
have
a
work
choice.
in the morning.
Wow, you're so progressive.
Yeah, right.
You're such a progressive straight man.
I'm not trying to get roped up in the government and control people. That's why I'm getting
Yeah, he
roped up
is.
in the stock
Yeah, he
market
is.
with the Empire State Building.
We all know his moon sign.
And then I'm fucking killing the needle because I fucking hate hipsters, yo. Get at me.
I mean, that place is sad already. Why do you have to do that? Fuck it a little
Fuck
bit.
'em. Turn
All
it
right.
into a parking
What's
lot.
yours?
Oh, another. Are we doing another one?
Yeah, we have time.
Hell yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do a classic ballpark hot dog.
Okay. Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'm gonna do that. Remember the last episode or one of the previous episodes, that potato chip sandwich?
Oh God, the Irish thing.
Yeah, just do potato chip sandwich. I'm sure it will pop up. I'm pretty sure only Irish people eat that.
Well, I'm not marrying it.
Yeah, potato chip
Yum.
sandwich. And then, poutine. It's like those fried cheese curdle thing. Yeah, yeah, those three.
Okay, so what was it?
So a ballpark hot dog,
Yeah.
a potato chip sandwich, and poutine.
Okay, I'm ready. Okay,
So
who would you fuck? One, two, three.
Poutine.
Poutine. Yeah.
Yo,
The little messy bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun. Yo, poutine squirts for sure.
That's a fun lay
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
fun.
That's
Yeah.
a good time.
And you don't tell anybody about it.
You don't marry this. 'Cause
No.
This fucks you up.
No.
This is the relationship
this
that
is a problem.
Yeah, this is the relationship that like is so good but too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You're like, it's so good.
But
it's so
God,
good.
I gotta stop.
It makes you feel good, but it destroys you. That's the relationship
yes.
this is. So you just fuck the poutine.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Who would you marry? Wait, what was the other one? Okay, who would you marry?
1, 2, 3. Hot dog.
Yeah, ballpark hot dog. Okay, yeah.
Because I could probably eat a hot dog a day and be okay.
Me too, and it's also like a staple, and I feel like it's just like it's respected a little bit for to be what it is.
Right.
It has a lot of respect to be what it is.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
For how shitty it is.
Yeah.
It has a pretty high like.
And that's
standard.
what I'm trying to marry.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then kill the chips in the
kill the
sandwich.
chip sandwich.
Off with your head. Off
Yeah.
with your chip.
Sorry, Irish family back home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or not my home, but anyway.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is gonna be like. Okay. All right. Domino's.
Oh no.
A nice Domino's pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
Okay. McDonald's.
Oh God.
Right?
Yeah.
Or tacos.
Just tacos or Taco
Yeah.
Bell?
Tacos.
Just tacos.
Yeah, I'll do Taco Bell. How about that?
I'm not trying to twist your thing. I just thought you were going on a theme of the
I was going to, but Taco Bell is too easy. Tacos in general makes it hard.
Well, yeah. Okay, so we're just sticking with tacos.
So, Domino's, McDonald's, tacos. Okay. Okay. All right. You ready? This shouldn't be this hard.
So this
shouldn't be this hard for me.
This is not Taco Bell, just tacos.
Just tacos, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck. 1, 2, 3.
Domino's. Yeah, easily. Easy.
Just it's dependable, but you shouldn't be depending on it.
You shouldn't be around it ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
But should you find yourself in a sticky situation, it's the way to go.
It's always there. You can always hit it up. You're like,
yeah,
yo,
it's
what
2
up? What
a.m.
are you? 2 a.m.
Like, you up?
You up? Yeah. Domino's answers when you go, yo, you up?
Yeah.
That's Domino's. Yeah.
I'm coming through with them Cinesticks. I got them Cinesticks on me, girl.
Yo, I'm feeling nasty tonight.
Yeah.
Yo, give me some of them chicken bites. Also, get me a cheeseburger pizza.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger flat crust. I don't care if there's no special. Just get it to me.
Just fucking give me the
going
garlic butter. Give me the marinara.
All in.
All right, who you marrying? Right? Yeah, that's next. 1, 2, 3. Tacos. What?
I feel like if you said Taco Bell, it may have fucked up my order, but the tacos, it's like a no-brainer. Like, you just can't not. Like, there's so many varieties of tacos. They're so reliable. They're sexy.
They're spicy.
Sometimes they're bad, but most of the times they're good.
It's different meats.
If you want to get real fucking liberal with it, you can have breakfast tacos.
Yeah, burritos.
There's Choco Tacos if you want dessert.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about Choco Taco. How can I forget about that? And then kill McDonald's.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point,
fuck corporations.
Yeah, that's how I felt.
Yeah.
Even though Domino's is, but they got some love in my heart.
I hate when I see after you meet up with somebody who's been to Europe and they come back to they sell beer and wine at McDonald's in Europe, and you're like, and they're still serving dog shit hamburger meat to you. So who gives a fuck? Who fucking cares?
You're like, do you know that the people still make minimum wage?
Yeah.
You fucking know. That's fucking sick.
That's fucking sick,
fucking
bro.
rad.
It's totally different there.
Yeah.
They use MSG.
They're actually real people over there. They actually give you wine and beer.
They actually have health care there. And so working at McDonald's is kind of respected.
You know what's interesting is that bartending in Europe is different than bartending in America.
I can't remember. Have you been to Europe?
Never.
Yo, they get weirded out.
But I'm an expert.
That's bravado. The bravado.
That's my expertise, actually. Whatever I haven't done, I'm an expert in. No, yeah, but I've heard.
Weirded the fuck out.
They get offended. I've heard.
The Australians kind of vibe with it a little bit more, but
Yeah.
Europeans. At least the last time I was there, they're like, "Don't give me our money." That's weird.
Yeah, they're. I've heard that they're kind of offended by it, but it's because they get to live on top of the bar, right? For free.
I mean, yeah, there's weird situations over there with
on top of the bar. I mean apartments that are above the bar,
bunks.
Yeah,
they're just in a lofted.
Honestly, I just saw them standing up on the roof and just sleeping
chim,
bats.
Chimney,
Yeah.
chim, chiroo. Yeah, they're dancing on the roofs at night.
But no, they have apartments above the bar.
Yeah.
And they get a pretty decent hourly wage, right?
Well, yeah,
Wage.
some of the bars.
Wage.
Yeah, some of the bars they do that shit out in in vacation places here, in Long Island and New Jersey and shit, where they'll be oh, you're gonna work here for 4 or 5 months, and then we're gonna part of your pay is we put you up.
Yeah.
In a dorm style living thing, and you're living and working with all the same people constantly.
Yeah.
And then they leave after their stint there, and they're like, "Oh, my fucking best friend." You're best friends with all these people because it's you've been to war with them for 5 months.
I hate to even bring this up because it's we don't have that much time. But have you seen the documentary of Action Park?
Is that where they is that the reality show about a theme park or something?
So, okay, no. So there's a documentary about it, serious. And so, this park used to be a ski place, but because it was warm in the summer, it's up in Vermont, I think.
Okay.
And it's because, or it was because it's it's dead in the summer because there's no snow. They turned it into a water park. They are the first, you can't say that, but they are the first person to create a water park like that. They're the first people. So they had all these illegal shit because their rides
there was no rules at the time.
There was no rules, but their rides also were super people died on them. It was super dangerous, and then they wouldn't announce that people die on them.
Yo, that's fucked up.
But Disney does that.
Well, they probably curbed the numbers.
No one's ever died in Disney. Look it up.
I believe
Look it
you.
up.
I don't not believe you, but I don't believe the.
Oh, the fact of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do that because
Right.
you can't die in the happiest place. They would take people away in the documentary, people who went there were I broke my tooth, someone died, it was insane. They were putting one person they went through a slide and one of the nails was off. You know how and it ripped their whole shit open.
Oh no!
It's crazy. But what their employees used to they used to have a love shack, and it was because they were only there for a short amount of time, 5 months. Oh, I really creeped you out. My bad.
Fuck. Just the idea of going down a water slide and a nail ripping through you. Ooh, that is mortifying to me. Me and my friends, there was the water slides down in the beach. We used to go down. Now they have tubes, but they used to be these rubber mats.
Yeah.
That they used to put you on. And we figured out, like, when you go down the slide, you take the rubber mat out of your butt, and you take the rubber mat and you press it up against the dry part of the slide, and you just stop in the slide.
Yeah.
And then me and my friends, and then we clog up the slide. And then the lifeguards would get really mad at us. It was really fun. And then some big fat guy, and then, like, a bunch of people would be like, what's going on? We'd be like, we're stuck. Help us get out of here. And there'd be, like, 15 of us.
The excitement in which you told that story... I thought it would be a way better story.
Yeah, I realized as I was telling it, it wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be.
But it was great in your head, and that's what matters. Let it stay like that. Don't let me ruin it. Don't let me be a hateful bitch. Enjoy your story. It's funny. It's not funny.
We should just end the show now.
Yeah.
Just end the show on that.
I have a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather work in McDonald's or have a nail, like, break some skin while you're going down a slide?
All right. I know you're not going to let me ask questions. Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Let
Nail
it nail down the slide.
Yeah. And now that should tell you what fucking minimum wage feels like. That no one wants to work at fucking McDonald's.
Fuck McDonald's. I hate that I chose that.
I've never seen you cringe like this.
It's just, I don't like it. It's like, just like, and especially like if you're on your belly or if it catches you like on your nifkin of your ass and it's like tearing up your ass to your back or if you're like on your, and you're in your stomach.
You're on your belly, yeah.
Oh, God.
Well, are you sure you don't want to?
Catches your foot?
Do you want to wear that M hat?
No, I have health insurance now.
Okay.
McDonald's wouldn't be able to help me.